Hey folks, good guy Glenn here, and today is Tuesday, February 6th, 2024. I'm at this shady pilot somewhere around Macon, Georgia. I'm on my way to Chattanooga, Tennessee, and I decided to stop here because it's already 1600 and I'm not driving through Atlanta at this time. As you all know what that traffic is like. That's a 3-hour ordeal just to get through Atlanta. So I shut down here. This truck stop only has 5 parking spots. And a lot of vultures wanting these spots. And I managed to get the last one because God is good to me. That being said, I want to talk about my day today. So, I got a load out of Florida from West Rock, off of 95 up to Chattanooga. Once again, last night I had basically a brand new trailer. Okay? I get up at 0300. I start running somewhere between 0330 and 0400. I get up to West Rock around 05-ish. Drop the trailer in the trailer yard, gets inspected, yada yada. And then I pick up the loaded trailer instantly. No trailer lights. The box that you plug the pigtail in, broken. Now, Western drivers, are you not doing pre-trips? Someone drove that trailer to West Rock like that, with no trailer lights. And I'll be honest with you, I see y'all at the truck stops, and I don't think y'all do pre-trips at all. This is happening all the time, where I'm getting these trailers, and they're messed up, and I have to call them in, and I lose time, because, you know, today it was only a couple of hours. Because by the time I got to the Loves, to do the work only took the dude 30 minutes to change out that little box, but I had to wait for a couple of hours. I didn't start rolling again until like 11:30. After getting to the Loves at like 7:30. So, I lost all that time. Where I could have been up at least to my fuel solution. It was looking like I'd be at my fuel solution somewhere around 14:30, and that would have been fine with me up in Chattanooga. Luckily, it's a live unload, and it doesn't unload till tomorrow, and I called, and they weren't really too thrilled about taking me early anyway. So, I'm okay now. I'm in Macon. I only have 250 miles left to Chattanooga. It is what it is. But let's talk a little bit about pre-trip. Pre-trip isn't something you just did in school, you know, to pass the test. Pre-trip is there because that's what you're supposed to do, to check your trailer. So the other day when you don't do a tug test? I mean, really? You don't check your brakes? When you pick up we pick up new trailers every other day. You're not checking the brakes on these things. You're not walking around the trailer. You're not checking out the lights. You ain't, what are y'all doing out there? I don't know. But, it's weird to me because so many people want to complain about Western Express, about the job in general, about being treated like terrible. But if you don't act like a professional, you're not going to be treated like a professional. That's basically how it is. And part of your profession is to inspect the vehicle that you're going to be driving every day. Now, I get it, a lot has changed since the old days. We don't check slack adjusters anymore. And to be honest with you, the company doesn't want you messing with the slack adjusters. Because if you screw those up, there's a liability issue there. Get it? You can still check them. You don't have to. That's one of the things where I understand. But you're not going to do like a simple tug test. You're not going to like walk around your trailer. You're not going to check the tires. You're not going to check the tandems. You're not going to check to make sure that the doors seal properly and close right. You know, it's just flabbergasting that like I need to like go through, do all this, and I'm losing time. And I get it. That's why you're not doing it, because you don't want to lose time. But you drove, like the trailer I drove the other day, the trailer I had to have, it took 19 hours for them to do the brakes in that trailer. The brakes were destroyed in that trailer. 4 slack adjusters the thing needed, 2 drums, all new shoes. Just, it was a disaster. 19 hours. 19 hours down. There were no brakes at all. The drums were destroyed. The shoes were destroyed. They were gone. There was no meat at all. It wasn't even down to what is not acceptable anymore. It was down to metal on metal. The brake material was gone completely. Someone drove that trailer to Nestle's like that, and Nestle's loaded it. Now, I got mad because in the instance of Nestle's, and then again today at West Rock, both times I said to them, why can't you just unload this trailer and load it onto a good trailer for me? It'll take you 30 minutes to do, and it'll save so much time. They want nothing to do with it because they said it's not their trailer, and it's not their trailer, and it's not their responsibility. But someone drove that trailer with no brakes to Nestle's of all places, which is their heavy loads. You know, it's water. And then someone drove that trailer into West Rock with no trailer lights. It didn't just happen. If you looked at the box when he took the box off, it was wrecked. It was wrecked, and it had been wrecked. It had been weathered, cracked, broken, just weathered. So someone was driving with no trailer lights, which means no brake lights, which means no turn signals, no 4-ways, nothing. And you drove like that. You didn't get out when you have to do pre-trip and check your 4-ways, your signals, your lights. You know, you have a button, your check lamp button, so you can check all your lamps when you do pre-trip. Not doing that, right? You know, and then you'll go online, you know, on the Western Express groups, and you'll complain. You'll complain how you're not being treated fair, but you have no respect whatsoever for the equipment or anything. And somehow you want to blame Western Express. That's it. Blame Western Express. They ain't giving you miles. They ain't doing this. They ain't doing that. It seems like everyone's experience is different at this company. I'm not saying I'm doing great, but I'm not doing as bad as y'all seem to be doing. And sometimes I like ask questions to myself, like, what's going on? How come I'm getting miles? How come I'm never sitting? I sit hours, but never days. And that's annoying, but it is what it is. At least I get loads. And then you gotta wonder, the same people who aren't doing their pre-trip and leaving the trailer a mess for the next guy are the guys who aren't getting loads, and that might be for a reason. There might be a reason why you're not getting loads. There might be a reason why you're sitting waiting so long for things to happen for you. All throughout my experience with this company, I read things online, and I worried about it. When I was done with orientation, it's going to take forever. It's going to take a week or 2 weeks for me to go out with a trainer. I went out with a trainer the very next day. You know, I was done with my trainer. He dropped me off on a Friday. And they're like, I'm waiting a month for a truck. There's no trucks. There's no trucks. I waited. I got dropped off on Friday. By the beginning of the next week, I had a new truck. They just didn't give me a truck over the weekend. And it's just, there's a whole lot of that going on here. And you have to ask yourself, what is it going on? Like, why are you not doing pre-trip? And I get it. The trailers are in bad shape, some of them. I'm getting a lot of new trailers lately. So Western is putting money into getting trailers because I'm talking brandy new trailers. Everything works. Everything's shiny. You know, the doors are stiff because they haven't been opened and closed a whole bunch of times. And then there's trailers that are completely beaten, like beaten down. They're done. They should be out of service. Get it. You know, nobody likes to get those trailers. I don't know. I don't know what it is. Maybe I'm looking at this the wrong way. You know what I mean? Or maybe you're not doing your pre-trip. All right, I'm done with that part. So, that being said, apparently when I called Breakdown today, they said that they're going to route me after I drop off in Chattanooga to the terminal in Nashville. The truck needs maintenance. Gonna need to get an oil change and stuff like that. I hope they let me sleep in my truck like they do in Richmond, because I'm not staying in that hotel in Nashville. That hotel's terrible. I'll probably go stay at a hotel on my credit card, on my dime. I'll take an Uber to a real hotel. But as far as this truck stop goes, there's like literally 5 spots here. But I'm surrounded by everything you could want. Taco Bell's here, Dunkin' Donuts, Burger King. Man, there's just so much here. There's a Cracker Barrel. There's everything. Everything is along this strip here. So that's cool. Yeah, if you didn't catch the live last night that we did, it went really well. I like doing those lives. We get to interact. We have some laughs. It's a good time, all in all together. And listen, I'm gonna leave off this video on a positive note. Do your pre-trip, man. Do your pre-trip. You're not doing it to be a company man. You're doing it for your own safety. You can't be driving around with trailer lights. You can't be driving heavy loads with no brakes. Do a tug test. You know what I mean? Test your trailer brake. You're picking up new shady trailers all the time. Leave your you know how to do it. You went to school, right? Push in your tractor brake, leave out your trailer brake, do a tug. If you move forward, you don't got no trailer brakes. Call in the DVIR, get it fixed. Don't try to go down the road heavy with no trailer brakes, because you'll be going and then you'll be having to come to a stop on 75 going through Atlanta where that traffic picks up, and you go from doing like 66 to dead stop, and next thing you know, you're saying hello to your trailer as it passes you. So, do a pre-trip. Be safe out there. We all want to do the same thing. We're out here to make our money. Go home and see our families. Remember to stay positive. Remember to trust in God and know that He has a plan for you. Know that you're going to end up just where you need to be. And you don't always get what you want, but you get what you need. If you like this video, don't forget to smash that like button. And don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell so when I drop another video, you get a notification. Once again, this is Good Guy Glenn. Thanks for watching.